So today I'm going to show you how to set up a simple ground switch on your hot rod so you can override your electric radiator fans that you already have on your car. So let's get to it. Alright, what's up guys? We are back in the garage again. I got me and the dog, the old little puppy dog, hanging out. I got something, a little project I'm going to knock out, and I want to share it with you guys. But it's going to apply to pretty much any other street car. So, any other basic street car with electric fans. Okay, so how we're running this setup, I found out there's an easy way to do it. I kind of was looking around a little bit, and I already got my switch ghetto mounted right here with some zip ties. This will get a little better than this. I was just kind of experimenting. I'll put some two-sided tape. I had some of these switches laying around. It's like something, I got like 12 of them for like $5 on Amazon or something ridiculous like that. I'm sure there's probably one of them that doesn't even work. This is going to be so simple. Check this out, guys. So this is literally, I'll take this wire, mount it to a ground somewhere, maybe right here, take the other one out, route it to one of these relays. Now I have two fans, and I believe there's one that controls it. Yeah, radiator fan high, or low, high, and then a control. I don't think we're going to touch the control one. The low seems like a good idea though. So that would be this guy right there. And see if I can get this out with one hand here. So one of these are going to be a ground prong, and if you can get a ground to it, that will trigger the relay, and that should turn your fan on no matter what. And the cool thing is, like, we'll take that wire and just literally kind of smash it in there. I know that's switch is zip tie, and this all kind of seems like a ghetto thing, but it's just a real simple add-on. All we're going to do is trip that factory relay to turn that on when we want it. And then when we turn it off, everything's still untouched though, and the computer can still completely turn the fans on how it wants to. Way better than any other ways I was starting to cook up in my mind that were going to cause problems when it came to that. So, things we've got to figure out. For you guys, where are you putting your switch? I think this is what's going to work for me. Super simple. Other thing is we need to figure out which one of those prongs on there is actually the ground one that we can trip, so we can make this work. I'm going to figure that stuff out, and I'm going to get back to you. Okay guys, a little update here. I got the tester light out, and I found some conflicting data. So I'm going to do some probing and figure out what that ground prong is that you need, because I don't know about you, but I don't like just shoving wires into places and hoping for the best. Probably not going to end well. Alright, so excuse me there, Reese. Excuse me, ma'am. Excuse me. Yes, okay. Sorry I had to burden you. Okay, anyhow, let me set that back down. So I turned the key forward. You can see the lights are on, just to make sure this was working. What I was finding is they said typically 85 pin is your ground prong, but I've seen a couple videos and everyone seems to be tapping over here, which I don't know if you can see that tiny number, but that's actually 86, and 85's over here, which is what most sources are saying the ground is. Now look, I'm glad I didn't just put this wire in here and assume that that was right. because look at that. That's a positive. Definitely wouldn't want to just hook a ground straight into that positive. That would have shorted it out immediately. Now, check this out though. So, that one was our fan control, actually. Dude, oh my god, I just dropped it. Whew. Don't worry. It's not gone forever. So that was the control one. Let's poke around. What happens if I go to that low one that I was originally talking about? Hopefully using this will prevent me from possibly blowing something up. So let's see, this is nothing apparently. Okay, there's our positive. And alright. So I'm guessing it probably has to go through the control before any kind of signal gets through there. So, slight change in plans. Slight change in plans. So it looks like this is the way to go, guys. So I have a high relay, a low relay, and then this is the control. And regardless of what the sources have told me, looks like that's the way we're going to go. Alrighty, I got her all done. Everything's hooked up. Really not a whole lot to say. It's a super simple setup. I did do a real quick test of it. So, yeah, I'm going to show you what we got here. Alright, as you already know, we got the switch. And here's what I came up with for the wiring. So my ground is so simple. I come down here, loops right up, goes to this bolt for the headlight, which is a super long bolt, by the way. But it goes right in there. I was worried with this going to the plastic, then going to metal, maybe it wouldn't connect. But it seems to be working just fine. I even got this curved down real nice while it was warm. And I got two-sided tape holding this. It is plenty tight enough that it's not going anywhere. Yeah, just some light duty wiring, because remember, this isn't running the fan, this is just triggering the relay. So this small gauge wire that I found laying around should work just fine. We come from the other side, comes down under there, up to that side of the relay, made just a tiny cut so the lid will still go on. And let's see, pull this out. Hopefully it doesn't pull the whole wire out. Yep, okay, it did. Freaking darn it. Don't touch perfection. I fixed it. Literally just pinching that sucker down in there. Lid can go on. And let's see. So the key does have to be on. I found that out. But it doesn't have to be running, so not that bad. So let's go turn this on. Check this out. Give ourselves some power. Ooh, simple as that. She's running. Turn it off. Not a problem. But it's just the one fan, but there's a decent amount of air. Like, I can feel it all the way back here. And that's perfect. Just enough to get some airflow, but not... If I had both of them going full blast, it'd probably drain the battery real quick anyways. So, I'm happy with that. That works out just fine. Super simple. Look at this. Done. Alright guys, if that was helpful at all, throw me a like. And subscribe. I'll be doing more stuff like this. Thank you. Have a nice freaking day. Bonus footage. Look at that. Uh-huh. Look at that. Unbelievable, isn't it, Reese? Look at all that air coming in through there. Yeah, guys, totally worth doing.